Check. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sorry, I have my VPN on. When I have my VPN on, it kicks off the stream. So God bless each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. This is a quick morning stream, 20 minutes. You're not going to get all of me like you get. I get it. Sorry, you're going to have to cry yourself all afternoon until the live stream tonight because you're not going to be able to see me for more than 20 minutes. But you'll be okay. Everything will be okay. You're going to make it. I think you're going to make it. I think you're going to be able to breathe. I don't know, though. I think you'll be all right, though. I think everything will somehow manage itself, and you'll make it. You'll make it. If I could find out where we're at here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bitcoin, about to do damage. Looking crazy. Last night, let's take a look at the Bitcoin trade that we started. Remember, we opened up more Bitcoin trades after taking massive profits last night. At the top there, we're up 439 in this 0.5 Bitcoin trade, this $47,000 Bitcoin trade. Altogether, about $6,000 in the market at about 37 to 10x leverage. The SHIB trade didn't go well. It was up $100. I don't usually trade altcoins. It never really goes well for me trading I don't do lev altcoins. But anyway, Bitcoin. I saw this cup and handle last night. As I woke up to go pee, I'd left my computer on, and I saw this happening, dipping, and then it just started ripping again. And I was like, wait, what the? And it looked like it could continue to the upside. Then I made this when I woke up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. We're going to look at Bitcoin. WIF does not want to stop. I see WIF going to $4.58. I know you think I'm out of my mind, but that next target for WIF is $4.58, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. AITECH made me over 10 grand overnight. I think even more than that at this point. This thing just does not stop. It's insane. At one point I thought to sell. I said, maybe I should sell. It's starting to dump. I said, yeah, this is likely going to sell. Nothing goes up like this. And then I saw this inverted head and shoulder, and I calmed down. I went to bed. They dolphin dipped it to 21, and they ripped it back up to 29. And I know you may not believe me, but I started with a very small amount in AITECH, and I have $21,000. It somehow became one of my biggest bags. This thing is ripping. PALMAI, another huge, that was like $2 grand, turned into $6,700. PALMAI ripping. Pepe, $6 grand of Pepe. I had like $800 in there. I got Tau now on the bench. Got in at 7,000, right? AVAX just started loading up at around with an $8 grand bag. It's quadruple eights. Joystream even coming back for me a few grand. And so on the day, already up $14,000 again. The account continues. It was at like 380. Then it was at 390. Then it was at 410. Then it was at 414. Every single couple of hours, this thing keeps going up. It's freaking me out. I'm like, I got to take profits, but I was in Beam early. Beam's doing well. I was in GFAL early. I was in Near early. I was in Wild early. I was in Mirius pretty early now. And so like, nothing, the thing I want to take profits on is PALMAI, AITECH. I'll put $1 grand into Marsh. It's $4 grand. Pocket Network's not doing well for me. I jumped into the Floki train last night. We'll see what happens. I'm down about $300. Root banged on me, and I jumped into the Jasmine train. I may pull my money back out. I was just trying to make a quick, But anyway, this is just insanity. Already, I'm just flipping quick. I put $2 grand in. It's 2,200. GTAI. We're going to talk about that right now. It's trending as well. There's a lot going on today. All right. NAKA hit the $3 like I told you it would. $3.14 for NAKA. It did go to $3.31. Wow. And almost all my targets hit. You're like, how does he hit every single target? The guy called $3.33 for NAKA. It went to $3.31. Dude, my NAKA bag is out of control. I saw this inverted head and shoulder. I gave this to the trading group. I said, this is going to break out to $3.33. You would have been making gains with me had you been in the trading group. If you want to join the trading group and trade where we trade, here is the link right here. The pinned message. We have to hide from you guys now because I get too many super chats. So I have to make 3 different streams and, you know what I mean? So I don't get bombarded. It's like going in the back door. You know what I mean? I'm just messing with you guys. I want as many people here as I can. I messed up. I made a mistake here on the morning. Let's take a look at Bitty Bitcoin. I got some news for you here for Bitcoin. You desperately want to pay attention. So we had this call. I gave this call in the live. This call is up in the money right now. If you use the exact amount of leverage in the same trade I did, I don't know what you did. Because I don't, maybe you use more. I don't know, but it broke out for sure. And then the smaller time frame, really, we're on that 1 minute. And the 1 minute has been the time frame that I've been using to push myself to the next level. All right. So right now, we're just kind of watching this wacky, you left the pattern, you came back in, you left the pattern. They keep trying to stop who they cam out, but there's just too much. I think there's just too much pressure. It's too strong. So Bitcoin to 70,005. Previous resistance becomes support. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. All right. Everything kind of setting up for a nice move here for BTC. Level we're looking at is 70,538 for Bitcoin. I'm seeing this getting tight inside the 1 minute chart. Let's take a look at our 1 hour. Our 1 hour says no, we're no good. So actually, let me just, I'm gonna redo everything again. Like, do I really need to do that? Hold on. I feel like I don't because we're in such a small section. Hold on. Remember, I looked at the weekly and I said we're above this beautiful weekly support right there, right? 65.5. I said unless we break that, no downside, right? And then you look at the last place you could ever have any weekly support or resistance, and like, I mean, you could put the wick right here, right? And you've busted through the wick now at this point. So the only two places you really need to worry about right now are this level where the wick was at 69,267. And 65.7 and 65.500, like we talked about. If we break two of those levels, fine. Then we go and test 63 right here. And then we could talk about falling back down to 51,000. But until, any of those levels break, these are the facts, right? So moving forward, it brought me to the daily time frame, right? That had low stochastics. And when the stochastics reset, when you're in it, when people are supposed to be selling off because things are in a frenzy and they don't, it tells you that something big is brewing for Bitcoin. All right. And technically, look, that's a breakout on the daily. The daily has broken out clean. Look at that. Clean. It's a clear breakout. You close the candle above these two daily candles. Bullish. See that? That's a bullish sign. Period. Now, I do see a fair value gap here. A gap there and a gap there. There's multiple gaps, but that's what happens when you have three white soldiers. Many, many times. So you may not close those gaps. 22-hour looks good to me. 12-hour looks good to me. So I opened up this trade on the 12-hour time frame. I liked what the 12-hour was giving me. You see? And here's the trade. Simply put, I mean, it's very simple. The bigger target's 88,000. If you play small ball, you're going to 76. 77 right there, actually. 77.5. My bigger target's 80. I keep getting 88. Every time I do this, I get 88,000. It's a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio if you just keep the stop below the wick. Now, if you go for here, it's a little chintzier. You got to be tighter, right? You got to put the stop below that wick. This is the big. I have both these trades open. One is the bigger trade. One is the smaller trade. You get it? That's what I'm doing right now for Bitcoin. So moving forward, look, you can continue to look, and we broke out. The 3-hour is now above resistance. Now we're oversold the stochastics, and there's a little bit of bearish dip now on the 3-hour time frame. That's bearish divergence. We could get a break to the downside. It's not all of. I'm always waiting for the crash. You never know. I'm always on edge now for the crash. You know what I mean? When are they going to do it? Because when they do it, they're going to do it fast. And it's going to be crazy. And you're going to be like, whoa, what happened? What did they just, wow? It's going to be like that. When they do it fast, everybody. So look, we got this kind of brewing here, possibly for Bitcoin. And you got this local support or resistance. Previous resistance right there on the wick. Right there on the wick. We broke that. We bounced. You SR flip 69,560. So this is where we stand right now. And we're watching the 15-minute. It does have a nice pull. No pause, right? And that gives us the 71,475, right? So these are the levels to watch for BTC. Let me make them nice and yellow for you so you can't forget them. That's what people love about my stream, the nice, easy way, or the nice, simple way to see things, right? All the levels are pretty much matched out. So this is what I see for Bitcoin. My next level is $77,000. I showed you the trade I'm in. I showed you the smaller time frames. There's really nothing else I could do until we show up tonight, right, and see where we're at. So, you know, when I show up tonight, to me, it looks like Bitcoin's going to be higher than it is now. You know, somewhere up in the $71,000 region, but you never know. You know, it is the weekend. There's lack of volume. We may just go sideways. TA doesn't tell you exactly when something's going to happen. It tells you how something is going to happen. You get it? It shows you the pathway for something to be created, but it doesn't tell you when it's exactly going to happen, right? I don't know if you remember, but I put out VXV a long time ago, Vector Space AI. I started buying this coin when it was like almost 2 years ago. I don't know if you remember. Nobody was talking about it. I bought VXV. I bought Matrix AI, right? I put together this crazy AI portfolio. Effects AI, EFX I put out there. All these different crazy coins. So crazy, you know. RUNE bumping. Look at RUNE out of control. I mean, if you own a coin, you're in the money today. Remember when I gave you that flag for BNB, the exact bottom for it? Up 77.7%. Of course, 77.7, right? I just did that accidentally. I don't know why it does it to me all the time. I think it's like, MATIC is on the way. I told you MATIC was about to blast. And look, MATIC's in, you see the Adam and Eve? Double bottom. I mean, I've showed you hundreds of these now. And you've seen every one of them play out. Like every single one of, I haven't seen one that hasn't made gains. MATIC's going to the moon. All right? And it's going to the moon pretty soon. $2.13 for MATIC. That's my next target, and I'm sticking to it. And again, I don't have to do a lot of intricate TA and yada, yada, yada. Buy this area, wait a few weeks, $2.12. It's very simple. It's very simple. Too many people are trying to reinvent the wheel out here. Look, here's one right now. I put this out just the other day. I said, look, you just buy right here, and you're going to go all the way to 82 cents. And there it goes. And you better looking at me like, but life, or like, it is what it is, baby. Look, B-Rise, like, even this little coin CryoWar I had back in the day. Can CryoWar get back to its previous highs? That would be unbelievable if it ever did. I got in this thing at like 160 and it ripped. Yeah, that November Thanksgiving night, and I was up huge. I turned $7,000 into 21 grand, and then like didn't take the money. Like I've done some really, really stupid, idiotic things in trading. I've made so much money, but then I've lost it. Then I've made so much money again. Dude, VIO just continues to rip too. VAI, and I see VAI. This is something that if you're interested in a trade today, and you're getting a little antsy and excited, and you're trying to make those gains, those juicy gains, and you're getting frothy over here, 58 cents looks pretty doable here for VAI. If this thing is hot, everyone is jumping on the VAI train. They're in on it. I'm in on it. Let's go. Let's go. Right? But blessings on blessings. So I like what I'm seeing here for VAI. All right. You got to break above the resistance at 46, and then you're headed up to 58. What do you guys think about base? I don't think enough people are talking about base, what base is doing. Yeah, how do I stake Jupe? How do I stake the Jupe? Jupe vote. You showed it to me here. You know, Brave Browser has a wallet too that works pretty nicely. People don't realize. Got to make a whole thing about that. Oh no, it's a different wallet. $5,000 in the wall. I was like, wait, how's it? Yeah. Now, I bet I could start Phantom wallet. Yeah. Untaking takes 30 days. During the countdown, you will be able to vote, but with decreased voting power. 75% launchpad fees. Voting rewards. I don't know, launchpad fees though. What's, you know what I mean? What are you getting into there? Which animal is the cutest? Funny. I'll ask Stas about it. Stas, what are you doing with that? I'm watching the DMs. You can let me know. I got to get out of here in about 7 minutes, everybody. I got to jump. AITECH just continuing to rip. Is it going to stop? Honestly, this is out of control. This is out of control. PALMAI as well. 2 of the hot coins that I put out. I mean, anything with an AI on it. I'm not trying to be a genius here. Like anyone could have presented gains. It's just I'm here every day, right? I don't take a day off. I can't type though. Me and typing. So look, I called it going all the way to, you know, this level of 226. It hit 197, and then it made this crazy flag last night, which looked like it was gonna move out of it, and it did. Now the 7-minute. I mean, I just can't understand it. Like where I logically would sell hundreds of things, they just continue. All right, so you stake your jupe, right? I'll stake my jupe. 6,000 jupe, estimated changes, network fee. I'm gonna do it, right? Takes 30 days unstaking. That's fine. I mean, that all that will do is make jupe stronger over time, right? You know. Did I just lose my jupe, dude? Did you just send me a shady link? Please tell me you didn't send me a shady link and I lost all my jupe. What just happened, bro? What just happened to my jupe, man? My jupe just disappeared, bro. Saw that, right? Yo, man. Yo, bro, what's going on, man? You sent me this link, bro. My jupe is gone. What the heck just happened here? What just happened? Oh, start unstake. Okay, so I'm in there. It's there right there. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's there. I see it right here. Yeah. It said no jupe right here, and usually you see staked addresses. I'm like, what the? All right. So I'm staking jupe now. Thank you. Appreciate that. AGIX went to a high of 145. Came back down to 126. People are logically selling that off, I believe, for smaller coins because they can't believe how high AGIX has been going. I'll tell you what, whenever something does this, we gave you AGIX in this flag right here before it happened. Perfect trade. Can't see it now because it's so big, but perfect trade to the upside. Look at that thing. I see 163, man. I really do. Stop loss could be brought to break even, and you're in the trade for gains. I mean, that's a beautiful move. So we've covered Bitcoin. We've covered my live trades for Bitcoin. You know what I'm doing. I've been completely transparent about my perp. 138 on one, 381 the other, 110 down in SHIB. Might lose the SHIB trade, who knows. And I'm watching this flag, right? With the length of this base here. And it's interesting, this was a cup and handle that almost was about to get sent. So we have this resistance at 70,000. Can we break above it? Or are we going to kind of just dilly-dally around? This is kind of making a rising wedge. Do we dump, you know? It's like everyone's waiting, and next thing you know, the whole market's going to dump. And everyone's like, oh, what the? I'm like a deer in headlights. Trades are going up so fast. I don't know. It's like I can't. It's weird, man. The market moving up so fast is just nuts. Like, it's too fast. And everywhere I go, I'm like, I should be taking profits on AITECH. I should be taking profits on AITECH. I'm up so big. And I'm like, But every time I think of taking profits, like right there last night, I was like, and I went to bed. And good thing I didn't take profits. This thing was just going to continue to rip. And the market cap is so small, I have such a nice position in something that could be absolutely astronomical. So I may lose it. It may go down 10 grand. It's like, it's tough. You know, it's got a $137 million market cap, and it was just even smaller than that. I'll look at GTAI right now. It's trending, and we'll show you what's trending here. Deepfake, volume in, Opulus, and OPSEC last night. Let's see if it's changed. Not much has changed. I think the same things are trending. Yeah, deepfake. Deepfake AI is another one that we're looking at. And it did start the breakout process of the triangle. Starting to move, actually, nicer than before. And I see this headed all the way up to 6 cents from 4. A 97% gain. Right now, it's already up about 10% from when I put it out. Actually, probably higher because the bottom of the trend line was when we started. Even right here, we talked about it at a 3.3, and it went to 4.3. So, nice move there. Are we ready to go? All right. All right, everybody. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got to jump on out of here for the day. Thank you so much for being here. The money is flowing. This is just your quick Bitcoin update on a Sunday morning. I don't try to do too much on a Sunday. You guys have to be with your families. This is the one day. You got to spend a little less time in the charts and a little more time with your kids and your family. I see this as a rising wedge going parabolic, man. Look how crazy it is, but it says it. Oh, where am I? The 1 hour. Look at that. I mean, that says that it could just continue to rip to 86,000. It's on this like parabolic tear. You've got this like you can feel it, right? It just above the as long we're bullish unless we lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, we are bullish, everybody. All right. If you get MEXC with a VPN, no, I mean I don't. You know, yeah. Arkham had a nice pullback. Did it finally? That thing never stopped. It's funny. We call that a nice pullback. I know, but hey, you're right though. 4 to 8. You know, it's retesting the top trend line. This could be some bearish div and it finally rips. I thought it could just continue to 4.99. Vote on Jupe to get rewards. Monkey Dex, the Zeus Network. Huh. I'm going to do Monkey Dex. People are rotating out of alts into Bitcoin right now. I don't know about that. I don't believe that. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? So I bought all the Bitcoin I needed, man, when the time was right. MYRO still looking pretty hot, ready to rip. I'll look at MYRO and then I'm out of here for the day. So I gave you my Bitcoin trade. I showed my Bitcoin trades. I show you where I believe Bitcoin's going to go. You know, to be honest, WIF is the one for me right now. WIF is the one for me right now. Check. WIF is the one for me at the present moment in time. My headphones just bugged out, and I heard everything differently. MYRO could be making this ascending triangle. It's got to hold the trend line. You always, whenever you're in a coin and you want to make gains, and here's a key tip, all right? You want to make some money here. Talking to a guy that's made a lot of money trading. Look at this. I've also made a lot of money investing. I want to make that clear. Just plopping money into things that I believe are going to do well and waiting a couple years. That's the most money. I've made a lot of money doing that. I'm not that guy that leveraged himself to $1 million. I just, hodled myself to millions. Well, look. You want to look at your 15-minute 200 SMA. The second you start losing the 200 SMA, you can kind of bail on the trade, right? And if you get back above it, you can get back in the trade again. So like right now, I'd be wary of it, but it could just bounce right back. Look at your 7-minute, but you know what I mean? It's probably just doing this and bouncing right back. And I'd look at my Stokes, I'd look at my daily. How far am I from the 21-day moving average? Usually things come back down. I mean, this rally has been unsustainable. Like I have never seen anything like this. Usually things come back down a little bit. This has been a little weird. you know. So, all right, everyone, I got to jump. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings on blessings to be alive. Let's take a look at GTAI, and then I'm out of here. That's the last thing I want to look at. I threw a couple grand in to see where we'll go. Ooh, we got to move. I like this flag breaking out. They did a little dip, but it did break out. I see us headed to $6.86 for GTAI. All right. Shout out to everyone that took the screen share this week. We get an amazing screen share. I'm still thinking about the stuff we went over. We really broke it down. Launch pads, IEOs, real world assets, you know, AI, gaming, and really how to tackle the market. Layer 1s, layer 0s, proof of works, and we nailed it. Jupiter Found owns supply. CHURRO. Wow. CHURRO, the Jupiter dog on Solana. Interesting. The Jupiter founder owns 10% of the supply. That's what people say. You got to add some type of like mystique, right? CHURRO on Solana. It's fun just to like open up a Solana wallet, put three or four Solanas in there, and see if you can turn it into something special. This is CHURRO that's been pounded to the ground at 450 market cap. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm going to move on. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Bitcoin sitting at 69,676. It's playing games with this level. I don't know what it's doing. It's deciding it wants to be in a flag instead of a channel. It is just playing games. Bitcoin, man. And I always just feel like something weird's going on. I feel like I got to take some profits, man. But 1 hour doesn't look good at all. 1 hour says it's time to dump on you. So that's why I'm waiting on to see if this 15-minute can change the story. Right? And I was like, where did I do this? I did this on the Binance chart. So this is kind of what we're watching here. The same, you know, it's weird, like, it's kind of a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. You see it? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Doesn't look amazing. I'll tell you that right now. Does not look amazing. At the same time, we're just making higher highs, higher lows. So unless we break this low here at 69,141, I remain bullish. All right. And as long as we stay above the 200 SMA, I remain bullish on the 7-minute time frame. So all is well that ends well. We'll see what happens. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you tonight at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for jumping on into the live, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. Blessings on blessings to be alive, and I will catch you tonight. Stay fresh. Thank you, everyone. Stay blessed.